Welcome back to Solutions for Financial Independence. Joining me now, John Halterman with Beacon Wealth Management. How are you doing, John?
I'm doing great. How are you, Nikki?
Doing really well, thank you. This week we have a question. It's from Rich in Fairmont. He says, I have a safe harbor 401k for my business. I was recently told I should look at the 338 401k option. What does this mean?
Well, I'm glad you mentioned that, because whoever told you that tells me they're very aware of current laws. You know, a safe harbor plan basically is a type of 401k that allows an employer to be able to put the maximum amount of money for them and their employees. And traditionally in a 401k, what a normal 401k looks like is you typically have, you know, anywhere between 20 to 100 different investment options, and it's going to have a couple lifestyle funds. But basically, your employees have to go in there and pick what they plan on doing with it. That's a traditional. Well, a 338 plan, what it does is it adds an advisory level type model to that plan. As a simple example, we might add 4 different models that have 4 different objectives and 4 different risk tolerances. And now, instead of your employee having to actually pick the funds, they can pick the model. And the advisor on the account is actually going to manage that model for them. Now, what that management means is they could change the allocation, they could rebalance it, they could even go to complete cash if they think the market's too risky. But it is something that normally used to be reserved for only private wealth clients, to where you had significant amounts, can now be put in any type of 401k. So what I got to tell you is, if you're a business owner and you have an ordinary 401k that does not have the 338 option, it's definitely something you should consider, because it now gives you a chance to have an advisory level. The second thing is, it's all about fiduciary responsibility. In a normal 401k, the business owner is responsible for a lot of decisions. Whereas now, because someone's actively managing it, the burden now falls on that active manager.
So there's some expertise that helps you with
Absolutely. Now you're taking the expertise of the person that you hired to do it and being able to utilize it, but also being able to hold them accountable. And so to me, that's a big deal, because now, instead of it going to you, the business owner, who really doesn't understand this stuff, to someone who absolutely should understand it if they're doing your 401k plan.
All right, thank you so much. Folks, if you missed any of that, you can always find it online. Don't go anywhere. Much more for you after the break.